Welcome back, everyone, to TV5 News at 9. It is time now for another edition of Ask the County. Of course, joining us this morning, we have Saginaw County Treasurer Tim Novak. Good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Happy winter, right?
Yeah, happy winter for real. We are still recovering from last week's winter storm.
This is true.
Did you get here okay?
This is true. I made it here just fine today,
Okay,
yes.
good. Yeah, so for those of us who weren't quite prepared this past weekend, we're talking about what you should know before the next big snowfall hits. So, of course, we want to talk about preparations, and a lot of preparing for snow involves also mailboxes, which isn't necessarily a common thing to think of. So, Tim, why is it important to check our mailboxes, and what else should we know to get ready for snow?
Because we don't think about it until we find it in the neighbor's yard
Right.
or disappear. Because so what happens is the plow trucks will come by and then they'll knock your mailbox over, and then you get mad and you call the road commission and you go, what are you going to do? And then one of the big determinations is, did the snow knock your mailbox off, or did the truck? Because they deal with them a little different. 9 times out of 10, the snow knocked the mailbox off of, so the plow would throw the snow into it.
Yeah.
So they kind of recommend that you do the old shake your mailbox trick every, maybe probably better in the fall, but now it's a little late for that, so it can still go out. It's going to be 50s this week, so
Yeah, here's
head
your
outside.
opportunity.
So give it the old shake your mailbox trick. So things to think about, like, is the physical mailbox attached to your post, right? So shake it and give it a look. Is the post okay? If you go ahead and shake the post next, is it rotted on the bottom? Is it leaning over? Does it move around? Those are signs that the snow could knock your mailbox off at any given time. You're not supposed to use permanent steel and concrete structures, which we know they're out there, but if something would happen, a car was to skid off the road, the mailboxes are to be breakaway, so that less damage and injury.
That's awesome. I mean,
And kind of the last one is, go out and clean the snow out first, beat the snowplow truck out there, and move the snow to the left of your driveway. If you notice with the direction that the trucks come in, you'll just make a big pile for them to move into your driveway or into your mailbox. So just, it's better to prevent these types of events from happening than to, and I know maybe mailbox isn't a huge deal, but it is, and you don't want to be replacing it when it's sub-zero.
negatives, yeah.
Right.
And you know what? That's funny you mentioned that, because I was totally going to be like, wow, we should just do a concrete mailbox, but I guess I didn't consider that before.
Yeah, there's rules against it and things like that.
Okay.
So, so not want to. But now you see they put the kind of the plywood type or pallet type structures in front of them to kind of shield the snow. You'll see those,
I did see those
around, and maybe some of the more rural areas where the plow trucks can get boogie in on the road.
Or houses on the main roads,
Yeah.
All right, so of course the roads, as the winter storm came through, made roads slick. Some of those are still lingering. So just tell us a little bit about the roads that Saginaw County Road Commission covers, kind of their approach.
Yeah, so you saw a little segment earlier talking about, the differences between state numbered road highways, right? So anything that's numbered, they're numbered highways, 46, 81, those will be covered by the state. So your local road commissions are more dealing with busy streets. Those are kind of your priority ones, streets, the busy ones, and then into your neighborhoods as well. And then there's really cool information on the website for the road commission. You can actually see where the plow trucks have been, kind of a plow locator thing, and when there's an event, and they'll track them every 3, 6, 12, and 36 hours. You can plug your address in and see when the last time they were there, and that may give you an indicator when they're coming back.
Wow, I did not know that.
So the road commissions that all the trucks have GPSs on them, so they're able to locate them where they're at. You can see where the trucks have been. Yeah. And that may be helpful if have an errand to run. You can see, okay, well, they have been out in the last 3 hours. Maybe this route's better, or it's okay, or maybe I should just cool it till later on.
Avoid.
Yeah. So just use technology for the good.
Yeah. Real quick, I know you said priority one was like busy main roads. Is there different priority roads? And what's that
and then
distinction?
So like it would be, think of like Hemeter, Weiss, Shattuck, those types of roads would be priority one.
Okay.
And a lot of it has to do with emergency personnel getting from A to B, right? We've got a road in Carlton that when I was a county commissioner, we changed. And it's kind of an odd one. It goes from next to the sugar beet plant. It's kind of like weird that that's a priority one road that connects church, but yet the fire department's on the other end of it. So it's a more direct route for the fire department versus going around on Shattuck as a kind of a local example of what, first responders and personnel, when they make those decisions over different priorities. A lot of it has to do with how do we get emergency personnel from A to B.
All right, method to the madness. Tim, we appreciate you coming in this morning.
Absolutely, thank you very much.
Yes, of course. And if you at home have any questions that you would like to ask Tim or even the county, just send them to WNEM@WNEM.com. We'll be right back.